How you doing, folks? This is Robert Stanson with the Reverse Polarity Magnet Helmet. What you have here, what you see on your screen is a gauge meter. And what I'm going to give you is the proof and the science behind my idea of the Reverse Polarity Magnet Helmet and unisex cup. As well as the A to Z, whatever. Pretty much, this should sum it up for any disbelievers or anybody that has questions about the theory of reverse polarity, which is nobody has ever thought of or used or tried. I got this idea from the man himself, God, beyond man, just God. I just weighed out the options, plus with my ingenuity and my smarts and my ways of figuring things out, taking them apart, and then putting it all together, and then thinking about ways to better something, to improve on something, to fix things, what have you. And I've always been very good at that. I started piecing things together when I started realizing, what kind of technology were they using to hit me with, and then it came as easy, as riding a bike, I guess. Right away the answer came in my head. That's why I know it's from God. All right. What I'm going to show you here is, to put it in layman's terms, basically the whole idea is just like the Earth and its deflection of the sun's radiation. That's what it does. And this helmet is amazing. What you'll see is, excuse me, number one, you'll see the negative and the positive poles. You'll see the displacement, and you'll see the frequency, because everything gives off a frequency, and magnets especially give off that low emitting frequency that you really can't feel. You can't really see it or nothing, and it's just the same, just the right amount of frequency to block a lot of these hits that are affecting targeted individuals. Okay. I have N42s and N52s. I prefer N52s. Here's some of the readings I have. I got a N42 with the 48,979 gauze with a negative 35 displacement with north side facing. I got a 47,716 with the south side facing with a negative 0. I have an N52 with a 42,970 with a negative 40 displacement on the north side. 27,100 with a negative 3 displacement on the south side. I've got some good spikes with the N52, which is my favorite, with 38,600 gauze with a negative 40 displacement, and it goes up and down. And I got with the south side, 12,360 with a negative 6 displacement. With the N42s, I got about, let's see, 33,516 with a negative 19 with south facing south. North facing north, I got, let's see, 10,500 with the negative 12 displacement. That might be a little too much information, but how about I show you? Okay. Right here, what you have in 42 with north facing north. See the displacement? Now it will gradually go up over time. See how it goes up, -9. Now what it's doing is displacing. It's sending a frequency down this way and up that way, and it's displacing. It's going in both directions and all the way around. The way I have my helmets, it's in reverse, side to side, up and down, and all around. I'm going to do this quick. Now that was N42. Bring it down to 0. Okay, now we have with south facing south. Oof. Right off the bat, -15, 18, -20. And this was with about 3/16 distance, which is basically the thickness of a helmet. It kind of planes out, and it jumps. Side of the magnet is still going. It's just freaking just taking off. -30. That's all it does. It climbs. When the thing is about frequencies is that how you have to get a jammer and it has to be on the same bandwidth or the same frequency as the as a signal in order to block it or redirect it. Well, here you have it right here. Magnets are at a low frequency, so a low frequency kills a low frequency. So there's point number 2. Now see that's beautiful, huh? That's an N42. Now we're going to give you south facing south on a N52. I'm going to clear that out first. Ooh, see how it just climbs? It just takes off. All right, look at that. That's just crazy. These are with them closer together. I'm sorry here. So you got closer and then further away. Closer together. In between. About a 1/4 inch. Now there's about a 1/4 inch right here. Oh, I mean, sorry, not a 1/4, 3/16. They're just taking off. Now this is just north facing north, which is, I prefer that it's when you put your magnets on the helmet. Now, if you look at my video on YouTube, I'll give you the idea of how to build the Magneto 5. I would have to say I'm discontinuing the Magneto 5 only because I've been doing testing and a little bit of reconnaissance with my V2K as far as like collecting data and pissing them off and really getting them to push the limits and hit me hard and hit me with everything they got, pissing them off. I prefer south facing south. Why? Because majority of the negative side, which is the south side, is mostly they end up as -0. But if you have -0, here's what you get with north facing out, and plus it gives healing properties. Magnets are also used as therapeutic for the body and for your blood to flow nicely. Now these are with these jammed together, nice and tight, which is you won't get that, and you have a pretty high displacement as far as like the -6, but you really need that the air gap. Air gap is very it's a It's a must-have with shielding. You got to have an air gap in between, and as well as you got to have a. That's why I won't touch anything less than 0.010 mil on copper or mu metal. Anything lower just will not shield you. It will not deflect and displace the negative energy that's coming to your body or your brain. I just want to tell you that it will go up and down. I have a good connection with a mu metal manufacturer, and I get the cheapest on the market for mu metal, which is I'm going to start putting mu metal baseball cap inserts here pretty soon. Hopefully, I'll have them ready before the TI event in Sacramento. I mean, do you see that? I mean, it's just continuous. It would just go up. It would just keep climbing. Now here's another thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to put two of these south facing in. See these right here. I'm going to show you the displacement. Oh, it's kind of hard to show you right here. I'll show you. Now it's hard to freaking get them to deflect. Now here's the energy deflecting side to side. Look at that. I just take off. Now the way I set these magnets on the helmet, it's directly about 2 to 3/16 apart. But look at that. I mean, it will just take off. And just holding them there, trying to fight it. The energy is just freaking amazing. I mean, look at that. You gotta remember, these magnets put off a frequency. And there's no question about that. A blade of grass puts out a frequency. Now, if you have a frequency that's continuous like that, up and down, and just really, it's offsetting. So that means they can't lock in a frequency on your body or your brain, which is, let's put it this way. If I was a hacker, they want to get into your mainframe of your computer, right? Right? And so, bam, the brain. If you want to hack someone's brain, this is the mainframe. And the rule of thumb for military psychological war is to straight up destroy, disorient, and really just confuse the brain. And this is what they do, distortion. And in order to do that, they have to send a constant frequency, and it's going to be the same frequency. And with something that gives off a frequency that will pick up on and deflect a frequency that's coming at you that's the same, and this is inconsistent, it just ain't happening. Let me just show you. This is Magneto Gold. This is my current helmet that I wear. Magneto Mu is almost finished, and that bad boy, you don't need to ground it. And then there's Medusa's Wrath, which will be ready for 5G, and not only it will be grounded, but it will have mu metal as well, and as well as a few other things that are kind of top secret, but I'm telling you, it's going to be top of the line. There's nothing else you'll need. This is inside the helmet. See, it's that low emitting. And look at that. It's just crazy up in here. Look at that. Negative 35 displacement. Look at that. Ooh, everywhere you go around here, you can't send a frequency to destroy the mind or to, I mean, literally damage the brain that doesn't get deflected because of the signal that the helmet is shooting out. And really, that's all inside the freaking helmet. You know, I go outside. I'll show you right here. I'm at the helmet. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Do you think a frequency is going to get through that? No, not likely. And it just jumps up. And this is where they hit you in the back of the head, right here. The back of the helmet. I mean, look at that. That just ain't happening. This is at a distance. This is why the helmet works so well. This is the front of the face, you know. See, I'm not even touching the magnets. You know. So it's already emitting a frequency. You know, it's amazing. And my camera's upside down. Oh, there we go. Now let me show you freaking Magneto 3, which is the best of the best helmets. Now I haven't worn this bad boy in freaking a while because I don't need it because I've got Magneto Gold. These are N30 N53s with a I'm busy, lady. With a 35-pound test pull, and it's already picking up from the helmet right there. I mean, look how far away it is. This is how badass this helmet is. Now, this is just the face of this bad boy. Boom. Outside face of the helmet. You know, wait till you get to the inside. You know. Which is the best helmet ever. If I wanted something shielded, I want something blocked. You know, this is a bee's knees, but it took me a while because it's all epoxied in. You know, and that pretty much sums it up. The key thing is the signal and the frequency that is shelled out by these magnets in reverse polarity, up and down, side to side, and all the way around. You know, there's just no question that reverse polarity. And for anybody to say that magnets don't work, everybody's tried them and they had relief. You know, but in reverse polarity, not quite. I've heard claims of, oh, it's going to cause cancer. No, because magnetic therapy has been used for many, many years. Look it up, research it. The reason why the reverse polarity magnet helmet takes so long to start working, to start healing, is because the brain cells. Look it up. I mean, you can look it up. La Jolla N52 laser technology testing or whatever. Look it up. It will tell you that brain cells take the longest after being damaged or destroyed. Take the longest out of every cell in the body to heal. Okay, so that's why it takes so long. Once you wear it, I say about 3 to 6 months. You know, straight 24/7 inside your home. I suggest you wear it 24/7. Period. But if you got work or whatnot, you just got to do what you got to do. That's what I've done. I wore it, you know, literally, 3 to 6 months, and things started dropping off. You know, a lot of the hits, zaps in the back of the head, gone instantly. You know, pain, headaches, migraines, gone instantly. It does take a while for a lot of other things like body jolts and stuff like that. The zaps to the back of the head will go away. The strobe lighting will go away as well. Probably about, it'll start tapering down about 3 months. And then right now I've got 2 years, so, well, maybe a year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And well, it feels like 2 years, but I don't get any of the strobe lighting or visuals or anything anymore. I just dip the helmet down if they try to get there with strobe lighting. But other than that, um, you know, I put a lot into this, and when I put my effort into something, I research it thoroughly. And I know I've been horrible at showing proof and evidence or whatever, this and that, here and there. I have testimonies. It's just that, I mean my word is straight true, and my bond. Um, you know, I wouldn't lie about something that I use myself. The cup is beautiful. It's magnificent. Um, I have a flex cup that I use, so I can do my errands or whatnot, and I'll wear it all day. I also have a cup that I wear for the bed, and that way I'm not really sweating up, one cup or a single jock strap, and that thing is freaking, thank you Lord, a godsend. I remember moving back and forth trying to, putting pillows or whatever I can do to block the painful hits to my scrotum. And now I can have my legs wide open and just do whatever I want to do. It's a beautiful thing. They're also for females as well. And stop, the rapes and everything else. I mean, you know, hopefully, everybody seems to understand, what I put out there just now, and that you people understand how exactly it works, and that that not only it gives displacement, and it shields, it blocks just like the radiation from the sun, in that form, but as well as a signal that it puts out to block a signal. And that pretty much sums it out. That's science for you guys. A little bit of simple science, goes a long way. You can be the smartest person in the world and still overlook something that's right underneath your nose. God bless. Peace.